Okay, folks, so I'm here at the Comanche Bluff trailhead, and we're about to hike a new route around Granger Lake. I'm here with some of my friends, Elizabeth and Maya, and we're gonna head off now.
Nice little spot. You see the ropes when you were talking about?
So this is the Fox Bottom Campground.
So, if we cross here, could we get out easily on the other side? It looks a little thick.
All right, folks, so we've hiked about 4 miles and we're right now at the Fox Bottom Campground. It's just a primitive campground where there's a lot of open space and you can set up a tent, or there are a number of trees here to hammock camp. But this is, it's free camping, but you are supposed to call the office and let them know that you're out here, because sometimes I think there are a limited number of spots. They try to manage the land. So call in the number if you're gonna camp out here and let them know. Maya and Elizabeth, tell me what you guys are doing.
We are about to take our raft to the water, see if we can push it across without submerging our backpack.
All right, let's do it. So we're here at the Fox Bottom Campground, and to continue on the trail, we needed to cross the San Gabriel River. To cross the river, because we're all carrying packs, we strapped these backpacks onto this tube and we're gonna, in theory, float it across. Now, we haven't necessarily done this before, so it's a little bit of an experiment, but we're hoping that it goes well. There is that ladder over there if you wanna.
Yeah.
It'll drop right when you get there, Elizabeth. It's deep. It'll drop deep.
Whoa, it's slippery.
Yeah.
Very.
It might be more gradual over here.
I might go to the ladder. Yep.
It's deep.
Swimming here.
You're swimming.
I can't touch anything.
Why don't you want to try to do it on the ladder? Like, you can at least launch the boat from the side and then you can step in.
Launch the boat. Boat launch. Well, see a place where we can put it down. Right here. Found it on my foot.
And then maybe Maya, if test that ladder first to see if that ladder's stable.
Can we just slide it into the water? On the mud?
Yeah, but test that ladder to see if it's stable, so that if you can use that as kind of, it's stable, right?
Whoa, this part is slippery though.
Okay.
It's algae, you know?
Yeah. So maybe. So what's going on here, Elizabeth?
So we're testing the raft. It looks like it floats. And Maya's in, but it's too deep for us to stand, so we gotta just take the plunge in a minute. We're gonna swim over there. Yep.
All right. Whenever you guys are ready.
We could start it with a dramatic note by taking the ropes in. Okay. Oh, gliding in. Yeah. Very muddy. Very muddy. Yeah, the mud is very muddy. Obvious statement of the year. Yeah, it's just a little algae. The rungs are a little algae. That's actually kind of cold. It's nice. It's okay. Yay!
Okay, folks, so we just left the Fox Bottom Campground and we're floating across the river. I have my stuff in a dry bag, and then I have a water bladder inside my bag that I inflated to help me float or swim, just for safety. But this crossing is maybe about 100 feet.
Alright, we're good. We're good.
All right, so what did y'all think about that crossing?
That solution of the donut was amazing. Easy peasy. Yeah.
All right, so we made it across the river, and now we're just repacking. So to get across this little tributary, we're just going to cross over this pile of wood. All right. Okay, folks, it's day 2. Yesterday we hiked about 12.5 miles by my GPS, and we hiked from Taylor Park to here, the Willis Creek Park, and we camped at this established campground. It's an RV site. It's right along the lake. You can see it right over there, and it has these shelters. Yeah, so it has restrooms, water, electricity, showers, all of those things. You can reserve it online by simply calling the number, or at recreational.gov and recreation.gov, I guess. But check, as you're hiking or before you begin your hike, check to see if there's availability. Always more availability during the weekday, probably less on the weekend, but pretty nice place to stay. With good views of the lake. Today we're going to start hiking. Not exactly sure how much mileage we're going to do, probably like around 10 or so. We'll see how it goes. Maya, what are you guys doing?
Footing. Okay, I think you can lean it towards me now. Something like that? Yeah. Alright. Okay, you're still holding a little weight.
So folks, this is the second day, and it's our second water crossing, and Maya and Elizabeth are trying to lower the float down into the water, and success. Yeah.
Yeah. What about the tree that's like angled over the water? What's this? Oh my gosh. The army crawl technique. And it's gonna be so slippery. Yeah, not that. Maybe just the root. No, not that. Oh, maybe if we can lift everything sitting on the other side of that. Is that what you're thinking? You're making some traction? Stand on it.
So, what do you guys think so far today?
It's had its challenges.
Such as?
Muddy river ford or a creek ford.
But you handled it well. What do you think, Maya?
Going great.
Especially the scratchy part.
Oh, there was a scratchy part.
So we're going through this area that is kind of marshy. It has these little lantern balls. And then when you step on them, they make a popping sound like bubble wrap.
I got something wrapped around my ankle. How did you get up here?
All right, folks, so it was an interesting morning. We did some bushwhacking, some river crossing, some creek crossings, and now we're walking on the road. Elizabeth. There's Maya. So this is the first segment of the trail that you have to do some road walking. I don't think it's long. It's maybe a mile. I don't know. Anyway. Hey folks, so it's day 3 and we're beginning our hike this morning. We're already in the thick of it. I'll show you in a minute. But we stayed near the Friendship Campground. And then we're just hiking out this morning. I'll show you what our initial bushwhack looks like. So as I'm trudging through this sumpweed, I'm stomping it down behind the people behind me. So I'm kind of like widening my foot, walking like a duck to stomp down the sumpweed, just to make it easier for the person behind you. Otherwise, you just gotta trudge through it. All right, so that's the road over the dam. This is the dam, and we're walking along the dam. This is the dam trail. You got rocks to your right. You got a hill and rocks to your left. And we're just walking on this little sliver of land. So now we're on the other side of the dam, and we're just following the shoreline. Elizabeth says there's a trail here. I'm not so sure if there is, but we will find out. Okay, folks, so we've done it. We completed this loop of Granger Lake. We started here at the Comanche Bluff Trail, and we finished here. All of us finished.
We didn't
No one died.
No one died. Elizabeth, do you have anything to say about this route?
It was interesting.
Interesting. We'll leave that up into interpretation. Maya, how about you?
We had a great leader.
Which was Maya. Maya was the leader of this crazy adventure, but it turned out well. We'll try to post the coordinates or something if anybody else wants to follow it. All right, best of luck.
Did you just say 4 feet?
No, yeah. I mean, no, that's
So you're 8 feet tall?
3.5. 3.5. You didn't tell me about that part.
Oh, there's a drop right there.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Oh, that's sad.